Mazda MX-5 Miata review. Reviewers say the completely redesigned 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata is incredibly agile and more fun to drive than most cars in its price range. The 2016 Miata may have less horsepower than rivals like the Ford Mustang, but critics say the Miata still feels quick. They add that the Miata's standard 6-speed manual transmission is excellent, with short throws and smooth, precise action overall. A 6-speed automatic is available. According to the EPA, the base 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata gets 2,734 miles per gallon city highway, which is excellent for a sports car. The rear-wheel drive Miata feels more agile on a winding road than most cars on the market, Autorwriters report. They add that the Miata's steering is responsive, its brakes are powerful and it rides more smoothly than rivals like the Subaru BRZ. Ready to buy? Get the best local price on a 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Automotive journalists write that the interior of the 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata features simple, modern styling and a mix of padded and hard plastic panels that are mostly high quality. The 2016 Miata is a top-of-sun roadster, and critics say cabin storage and trunk space are limited. However, most critics say that people under 6.5 feet tall can fit comfortably in the Miata's seats. Standard features include Bluetooth, a USB port, an auxiliary audio input and a manual folding convertible soft top. A power folding convertible top is not available. Optional features include automatic climate control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning and a Mazda Connect infotainment system with a Bose stereo, satellite radio and navigation. Critics say raising and lowering the manual convertible top is simple and takes about 5 seconds. Most test drivers think the dashboard controls are user-friendly, including in upper trim models with the Mazda Connect system. Mazda MX-5 Miata performance. The fully redesigned 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata has less horsepower than many rivals, but Autorwriters say it feels quick, corners with agility and delivers a fun driving experience, especially with its slick shifting standard manual transmission. Acceleration and power. The 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata is powered by a 2.0-litre 4-cylinder engine that makes 155 horsepower and 148 pound-feet of torque. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard and a 6-speed automatic is optional. The 2016 Miata gets better fuel economy than most sports car rivals, at an estimated 2,734 miles per gallon city highway with the manual and 2,736 with the automatic. Premium fuel is recommended but not required. The 2016 Mazda MX-5 doesn't have as much horsepower as rivals like the Ford Mustang or Subaru BRZ, but critics say the Miata feels quick nonetheless. Some point out that the Miata is fun to drive, even at slower speeds. Reviewers add that the 2016 Miata feels much faster than the 2015 model, thanks in part to the 2016 model's reduced weight. The 2016 Miata's manual transmission earns plenty of praise from reviewers, thanks to its short throws and light, yet precise, clutch handling and braking. The rear-wheel drive 2016 Mazda MX-5 has more agile handling than most cars on the market, critics say, so it's easy to navigate the Miata through a winding road. The Miata reacts quickly when you turn the steering wheel, according to Autorwriters, though some note that there is some play in the wheel on center. The Miata's brakes are powerful, according to Autorwriters, and they stop the car smoothly. Test drivers like but the Miata doesn't ride harshly over rough roads like some competitors do. such as the Subaru BRZ. Mazda MX-5 Miata interior. The interior of the redesigned 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata features contemporary styling, auto writers say, with appealing details like circular air vents. They report that the materials are a mix of hardened padded panels that are generally high quality, though some reviewers wish Mazda had swapped the fake carbon fiber accents for plain black trim. Most critics think the dashboard controls are straightforward, as is the optional touchscreen infotainment system. The 2016 Miata's cabin is spacious enough for people under 6.5 feet tall, according to most reviewers. The Mazda Miata's trunk is small for the class, and critics say cabin storage is limited. Seating. The 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata seats 2 and comes standard with cloth upholstery. The Grand Touring model has heated leather seats. Automotive journalists say the Mazda Miata's seats offer good support and comfort, and that people under 6 feet 6 inches tall should fit in the car. Critics note that the Miata's seats are mounted low, which allows for more headroom when the top is up, but means that the driver's and passengers' heads will be at about the same height as the door handles on a mid-size sedan, compromising visibility. Interior features. Standard features in the 2016 Mazda MX-5 Sport include a 6-speaker stereo, Bluetooth, an auxiliary input jack, a USB port and a manual folding convertible soft top. A power folding top is not available. The club trim adds a Mazda Connect infotainment system with a 9-speaker Bose stereo, satellite radio and HD radio. The Mazda Connect system is controlled with a 7-inch touch screen on top of the dash and a multifunction knob on the center console. The Grand Touring trim includes navigation, automatic climate control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert and lane departure warning. Raising and lowering the manual convertible top is simple, critics say, and only takes a few seconds. Auto writers report that the Mazda Miata's climate controls are straightforward, and most test drivers say the available Mazda Connect infotainment system is user-friendly, noting that the high-mounted screen is easy to see. However, some think the infotainment system could be more straightforward and wish the touch screen was embedded farther in the dashboard. Others write that the placement of the central control knob makes it easy to press accidentally. Cargo. The 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata has 4.59 cubic feet of trunk space, which is small for the class. Some critics complain about the lack of storage in the Miata's cabin. The 2016 Miata lacks door bins and a glove box, and some reviewers note that the Miata's cup holders are difficult to reach.